Good morning, students. Welcome back. Hope you all are safe at your home. So, this video is for the students of class 7, subject mathematics, and this is lecture number 3 of chapter number 6, the triangle and its properties. Okay? In this lecture, we are going to discuss the topics. First, I will make you revise the previous concepts that we have learned in lecture number 1 and lecture number 2. After that, we will learn about triangle inequality, that is one more important property of a triangle. And after that, we will discuss questions of exercise 6.4. So let us start with the previous concepts. So in lecture number 1, we have learned about altitude, median and exterior angle property. Okay, so I am starting with median. A median is a line segment that connects a vertex to the opposite side of the triangle and bisect that opposite side. It means a median divide the opposite side in two equal parts. Okay, bisect means two equal parts. Then altitude is also a line segment that always make 90 degree on the opposite side. Okay, altitude means making 90 degree on the opposite side. After that, we have learned about exterior angle property. This property states that exterior angle is equal to sum of opposite two interior angles. Okay, suppose we have a triangle and this is an exterior angle, this is x, so this must be equal to sum of angle 1 and angle 2. So this is your exterior angle property. And in lecture number 2, we have learned about these two properties. First one is angle sum property. This states that the sum of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Isosceles triangle property. This states that angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Okay, this is an isosceles triangle. So we have these two sides equal given in this triangle. So opposite to this side we have this angle, and opposite to this side we have this angle. So they are also equal in an isosceles triangle. Okay, so this is angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. Okay, so these properties we have learned. Now let us start with the next property, that is triangle inequality. What this property states? It states that sum of the length of any two sides of a triangle. We are dealing with the triangle, so sum of length of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. Okay, this property, forming a triangle, this property must follow that the sum of length of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side. Okay, so let us take an example to understand this. Suppose a triangle having side, I am taking a triangle having side 7 centimeter, 9 centimeter and 3 centimeter. Okay, these are the three sides. Now I am asking, is the triangle possible? For that I will check the triangle inequality, that the sum of each two side is always greater than third one. So let us check this. 7 plus 9, that is 16. Sum of these two sides is greater than this. Yes, first condition satisfied. Now I will take another pair. 9 plus 3. I am taking these two sides and you have to check each pair. Okay, 9 plus 3 is 12 centimeter. That is also greater than 7. Now 7 plus 3. Now I am taking the third pair. 7 and 3. I am taking the sum of these. 7 plus 3 is 10, which is also greater than 9 centimeter. So we can say that the triangle is possible. Okay, sum of length of two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. This is what the property says, that the sum of length of any two sides is always greater than the third side. Okay, or in different words you can say difference between the length of any two sides is smaller than the third side. So I am taking the same example. Let us understand this. I am taking same sides, 7 centimeter, 9 centimeter, 3 centimeter. The question, the statement is saying difference between the length of any two sides. So I have to find the difference. Their difference is 2. That must be smaller than third. So here in this case, remaining one is this. So 2 is less than third. Yes, this is satisfying. Now I am taking second pair. Now I am taking these two pair. Their difference is 6. 9 minus 3 is 6. That is the difference. And this difference is also less than 7 centimeter. Now I am taking third side. Third pair. 7 and 3. The difference is 4 centimeter. And 4 is also smaller than 9 centimeter. So these two statements are same thing. Okay. This is triangle inequality, that the sum of two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side. Okay, so let us discuss questions related to this topic. So let us start with an example. This is given on page number 126 and I am taking example number 3. Is there a triangle whose sides have length 10.2 centimeter, 5.8 centimeter and 4.5 centimeter? It means the question is, they are asking, is any triangle possible having sides as these measurements? Okay, so I will check either they are satisfying the triangle inequality or not in each pair. Okay, so what you have to write, suppose such triangle is possible. If the triangle is possible, then it will surely satisfy the triangle inequality, that is sum of length of any two side is greater than the third side. Okay, so this we have to check. So I have taken, this example have taken two pairs. First they have taken 10.2 and 5.8, then they have taken these two, then they have taken these two. Okay, they are forming three pairs, these two, then these two, and then these two, and on adding them their sum is greater than the third remaining side. Okay, so this same they have done. They have taken 4.5 this side and 5.8. Okay, so first they have taken sum of these two and this is greater than 10.2. Okay, so they have written yes. Again next pair, again the sum of two sides is greater than third. So all these three conditions are satisfied. So we can say that triangle is possible. Okay, if any one of the condition is not satisfied, then we can say the triangle is not possible. Okay, so same type of question is your question number 1 of exercise 6.4 that you have to do yourself. Okay, now example number 4, the length of two sides. These are the length and you have to tell between what two measurements can third side fall. Okay, what will be the measurement? What is the range of the measurement of third side? Okay, so this again you have to do it yourself. Now I am taking question number 2 of exercise 6.4. So question number 2 of exercise 6.4 is, it is given that take a point O, take any point O in the center of this triangle, in the interior of this triangle, and we have to find, is this inequality satisfy, is this inequality satisfy, or is this inequality satisfy? Okay, so we have to take a point that is interior of this triangle. So first case is OP. Where is OP? This is OP. So for that we need to join them. OP plus OQ. Where is OQ? This is OQ. Is OP plus OQ is greater than PQ? This is PQ. Yes, this we have learned because this is forming a triangle POQ and sum of two sides is always greater than third one. So this is same, it is written. So yes, it is forming triangle PQR. Okay, because PQR or you can say POQ. So it is forming triangle PQO. Okay. This is true because of triangle inequality. Okay, then you have to write this is true because of triangle inequality. The reason you have to write. Now come to second part. Second part is OQ plus OR. Just you have to find where is OQ and OR. OQ, this is OQ and this is OR. So let us join this again, OR. So now they are asking OQ plus OR, is it greater than QR? This is QR. Yes, it is true. Why it is true? Because if I take triangle QOR, again these are the two sides of this triangle, and we have learned in triangle inequality that the sum of two sides is always greater than third side. Okay, if they are forming a triangle, then these are the two sides and sum of these must be greater than this. So yes, this is also true. Same reason you have to write. Okay, just you have to change the name of triangle. Now come to third part, OR. Just you have to find where is OR. OR, this is OR. Okay, and OP. OP, this is OP. Now in third part they are discussing about OR and OP. Is the sum of these two sides is greater than RP? Yes, because again it is forming a triangle ROP. Okay, and these two sides, sum of these two sides must be greater than this one, because we have learned this in triangle inequality. For forming a triangle, the triangle must satisfy the triangle inequality. Okay, so all these three are true. Okay, reason I have wrote this reason. So same way you have to write the reason of these two. Okay, now come to third question. Now one more thing, question number 3, 4 and 5. These three questions are based on theory. Okay, for understanding these questions you have to read these answers again and again. Okay, just you have to remember some things. Okay, in the questions you have to remember some steps, then you have to do. Okay, so you have to read it again and again for understanding these three questions, as they are based on theoretical. Okay, these are theoretical basis. These are on theoretical basis. Now question number 3 is AM is a median. Median means that divides a opposite side into equal parts. So here it is AM, so it is dividing into equal parts. Okay, now we have to prove is AB plus BC plus CA is greater than 2 times. This is 2 multiplied. Okay, 2 multiplied AM. This you have to prove. Okay, some steps you have to learn. You have to remember what you have to do next. Okay, so as we can see, we can see that on right side, this is right side and this is left side. Okay, because this is on my left hand side, so this is left hand side and this is right hand side. So on RHS I can see that there is 2 times AM. Okay, so what you will write first, since the sum of length of two sides of a triangle should be greater than third side. Yes, this is correct. This is because of triangle inequality. Now first I will take triangle ABM. Okay, on RHS I need 2 times AM. It means I need AM plus AM, because AM and AM, on adding them I will get 2 AM. Okay, so first I am taking this triangle ABM. Okay, as AM is less than this, so I will apply triangle inequality that AB plus BM is greater than AM. Why it is greater than AM and AM is less? Because I need less than AM in RHS. Okay, so on consideration I am taking these three sides as below. Okay, so AB plus BM must be greater than AM, because this is again forming a triangle. Okay, and sum of two sides is greater than third. Now same I will take this triangle AMC. Okay, AC plus MC is again greater than AM. So same I have written, AC plus MC is greater than AM. Okay, on RHS I need AM. Okay, and this is AM is less. Okay, this side is greater, so AM is less, so I need less than AM. Okay, sorry, greater than AM, but this must be less. So now these two equations are formed using these two triangles by taking the triangles. Now I will add these two equations. How you will add these two equations? Left side must be added to left side and right side must be added to right side. Okay, so I am adding these two equations. left side must be added to left side and right side must be added to right side. So what you will write? AB plus BM plus AC plus MC. Same I have written, AB plus BM plus AC plus MC. This is our left side, and on right side AM plus AM. Okay, now AB plus AC, I am taking them separate, and BM plus MC. BM plus MC. What is BM plus MC? BM plus MC is nothing other than BC. Okay, BM plus MC is making BC. So in place of BM plus MC, can I write BC? Yes, because their addition gives BC. So AB remains same, AC remains same, and these two, addition of these two is BC. So this is greater than 2 times AM. So this is what we have to prove, what we need to prove, and we have proved this. So yes, this is true. Okay, just you have to apply the triangle inequality by taking this triangle and then this triangle. Then you need to add these two equations. Left side must be added to left side and right side must be added to right side, and then you will get the result. Okay, now come to the next question. Question number 4 is ABCD is a quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means a closed figure having 4 sides. Quad means 4 and lateral means side. Okay, and we need to, they are asking, is AB plus BC plus CD plus DA is greater than AC plus BD. AB, BC, CD and DA. AB, BC, CD and DA, these are the sides of the quadrilateral. AC and BD are the diagonals. Okay, again I will apply the triangle inequality. As we know that sum of two sides of triangle is greater than the third side. So first I will take triangle ABC. Okay, ABC, because I need AC. Okay, AC is less than these. Okay, so first I will take triangle ABC. So AB plus BC is greater than AC. Because of triangle inequality, if I am taking this triangle, sum of two sides, these two sides I have taken, AB plus BC must be greater than AC. Now I need BD also. Okay, so I will take this triangle ADC. Sorry, next I am taking ADC, this triangle. Okay, ADC. Now as I need AC again, so I will take ACD. Now AD plus DC is greater than AC. Okay, AD plus DC again greater than AC because of triangle inequality. Now I will take triangle DCB. Okay, this I was taking first. It's up to you, either you can take this first or this first. Okay, so I am taking this triangle now. Sum of these, that is BC plus DC is greater than DB. Same I have written. Okay, and at last I have taken triangle ADB. Okay, in short, first you have to take triangle this ABC, then you have to take DBC, then you have to take this ACD, and then you have to take this one. Okay, so I have four triangles you have to take, and then you have to apply the triangle inequality. Now adding these 4 equations, this is first, second, third, fourth. Left side must be added to left side and right side must be added to right. So it will be AB plus BC plus AD plus DC plus DC plus CB plus AD plus AB. Okay, left side must be added to left and right must be added to right side. So on right side I am getting AC plus AC plus DB plus DB. Okay, sign remains same, as this is greater than, so sign remains same. Now AB is coming 2 times, so AB plus AB. So I have taken them together because they are coming 2 times. So AB plus AB. Then BC is also coming twice, ABC and BC. Okay, so again I have taken them together. Then AD and AD. They are 2 times, and DC also again 2 times. Okay, and on RHS AC is coming twice and DB is coming twice. Okay, now on adding, AB plus AB is 2AB, BC plus BC is 2BC, AD plus AD 2AD and DC plus DC. Okay, 2DC, because we are adding, they are like terms. So here it is 1 1, so 1 DC plus 1 DC, that is 2 DC. Again here 2 I have taken common, so it will be AC plus DB. I have taken 2 outside. Here I have applied distributive law. Okay, and this AC plus BD, these two sides must be inside the bracket. Now next step. So okay, I have taken 2 outside the bracket. Now again this 2, in these 4 terms 2 is coming, so again I will take 2 as common. Again here I am applying distributive law. If 2 is with every term, I can take it outside the bracket. Okay, so 2 I have taken outside the bracket, and the remaining terms AB plus BC plus AD plus DC I have just written inside the bracket. Okay, now 2 is cancelled with this 2. Okay, now what is left? AB plus BC plus AD plus DC is greater than AC plus DB. This is what you have to prove. So hence it is true. Okay, again you have to apply the triangle inequalities by taking 4 triangles, and then again you have to add them and you will get the result. Okay, now question number 5 of the same exercise. ABCD is a quadrilateral. Now they are asking, is AB plus BC plus CD plus DA is less than 2 times of AC plus BD? They are asking, is it true? So same way you have to do this question also. First you have to write the triangle inequality. Now in this case you have to take these 4 triangles, AOB, BOC, these 4 small triangles. AOB, first you have to take this, then BOC, then DOC, and then DOA. These 4 triangles you have to take, and then you have to apply the triangle inequality again, then you have to add them. Okay, so I have just given you a hint. So these triangles you have to take, and then you need to add these. Okay, so rest of the solution I am leaving it for you. You have to do it yourself. Okay, same way you have to add these 4 equations. Left side must be added to left and right must be added to right. Okay, and these questions beta you only understand by revising again and again. Okay, because this is totally theoretical question, so you need to read it again and again, revise it again and again. Okay, so question number 5 and 6 you have to do yourself. Okay, now come to the homework. So your homework is, you have to do question number 1 part first and second. Okay, same way you have to do as given in example. Question number 2 you have to do 3, 4, 5 and 6. 6 again, this is same as example, you have to do like that only. And these are of exercise 6.4 and you have to do in your homework notebook. Okay, so this is all about lecture number 3. Thank you so much.